Okay, good morning, everybody. This is James Rosenberg again. This is going to be a rather quick video today, just because I'm a little crunched for time here. It's about navigation apps in Korea. So I'm going to just cut right to it. For people that have a GPS in their car, you're great, you're golden. If you know how to read and write Korean, you're golden. You have no issues with this. This is aimed more for people that are new to Korea, that haven't learned Korean, they're here for a short time, tourists, military, contractor, whatever, and they don't anticipate to stay here very long. Obviously, Google Maps doesn't work in Korea. Why? It's a whole nother segment. I'll get to that later. It's a lot of BS reasons, but yeah. Anyway, it's not here. So everyone immediately says, I want free. Okay, well, there is an option for that. Waze. Waze is a open source mapping, meaning the maps are made by users and like free donations of information. It's not the most accurate, but it is relatively good. It is free. It's not really pretty looking GPS, but it's functional. The only downside to it is because it's open source, you do have to have an active internet connection, so it will burn up internet of your data plan, bundle, whatever. So for an offline option, I recommend using Waze, or I'm sorry, God, not enough coffee yet today. Not Waze, BringGo Korea, BringGo Korea. It is available on Android. It might be available on iPhone. I'm not sure. And it's really solid. The reason for that is that a GPS navigation is only as good as the map data they get. So in Korea, probably the best, okay, my personal opinion, best maps in Korea are made by SK Networks. SK Networks provides maps for Google Maps for like their PC or app information. Granted, they are not allowed to use it for navigation in Korea, but they still do have a map. Renault, Samsung uses it, and actually like Chevrolet, GM, and all them, they actually have BringGo as their default navigation system. It's very pretty. It has 3D buildings and 3D maps and all that. It's pretty nice. And the best thing, of course, is it is in English. So if that's something you absolutely have to have, great. Now there is a little asterisk to this. Despite it being in English, the map or the street names are only in Korean. But there are some sheets to show you how to do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into that now. So on your phone or online, whatever, however you want to install it, search for BringGo Korea. If you just Google search it, it'll find it for you too. And go ahead and download that. And the app will be like this one here and here. We're going to go ahead and open this up. Oh my God, it's in Korean. So, all right. So when you get in here, you're going to need to log in your first time. So I think you get 30 days to try it. And then after that, it's $10 and it's a lifetime thing. And everyone's going to complain, oh, it's $10, it's $10. Okay. Yeah, it's $10 for an app. However, compare that to a $200 or $300 GPS unit, you do that. This thing comes with free map updates for life. So I bought this back in 2013 because I was using a motorcycle at the time and it just made sense. And at the time, my Korean wasn't so hot, and so I used it. I still have it as a backup. Like I said, my car's got a fantastic GPS Navi unit in it from, what do you want to say, the SM6, I think it's called the S-Link 2. It's an awesome system. Anyway, if you don't have that, then this is a great backup option. So if I'm like in a rental car or something, this is a great thing to have. Or if I'm on someone's motorcycle, I don't have a motorcycle anymore, but it's a great option. So you get here and it's going to give you some options like how do you want to create an account or log into an account? Use your Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, Google Plus, or you can do this one here, which is your email address and a password. And then this basically means log in here at the bottom. This one down here that's closest to my finger, this is if you forget your password. And this one over here is basically for creating new accounts if you like want to use your email, but if you don't have any of these social networks or you don't want to utilize those. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here with mine. And this should just take a second. If I can type. Okay, so some reason it's being difficult. Okay, so I logged in with my password, and it's going to give you this thing. Oh my God, it's in Korean still. Okay, so, well, first of all, calm down. We can switch this to English. This is just a generic warning. Please don't operate this while driving a motor vehicle. We are not liable if you crash into someone while staring at a map. And this just means, don't remind me next time. So, next. Okay, so here's the map. Here's the GPS. It's up and operational. You can see some things by default are already up here. This is a search. This uses Google to search the web for things. So this part of it, you will need an active internet connection. Like, for example, if you're searching for pizza, then it will search near you for pizza in that general area. If you're searching, for example, like let's say you want to go to Latte World, okay? So we can go search for Latte World, and it's asking, is it okay to use your internet? And then, like right now, it's using 0 internet. So before it uses internet, it will ask you. And you just say yes, and then these are there's Latte World in the map, and these are like Latte World and like the parking garages near it, and which exact location you want. So, okay, so anyway, James, put it in English. Okay, so you're going to click on this little gear cog thing up here in the top corner, and then you are going to go down to the excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the Ono Soljong, which is like language selection, I guess. Language, I don't know what they would have it in English. Language settings. So English US, and then go back, and now everything is here. So you can go your guidance settings, your toll fees, junction fees, all that. So if you're on a motorcycle and you want to avoid the Kosokdoro or the expressways, then you would want to, first of all, you can choose your car types here. But for your, what do I say here? Traffic settings, use traffic settings. They have guidance settings. Excuse me, they have updated their options here. Okay, so in your routing options, you want to go to Avoidances, and you can say to avoid toll roads. So that should get you away from any of those paid expressways, which motorcycles are not allowed on. So anyway, so we'll go back to our map here. All right, so if you want to look for an address, you can set your home address, your office address, and just click on that. But if you want to find something, you can go down here to like a point of interest search, subway search, itineraries, more. You can get traffic updates. So address search. This is what I was talking about, where it's in Korean. So there's the house number address search, which is the old one, old style address, and then there's the new one, which is the we call it like the Doro, which is you'll see it's like the blue street signs, and they have the blue sign with the number on it on the building itself. So yeah, all right, so like I'll just give you an example here. Let's go to my city, which is in Daejeon. I am located in Seogu, and we can then go ahead and search for the street. So Jinsan Jung-ro. Oops, forgot the sound there. Okay, so Jinsan Jung-ro, and we'll just type in here. Oops, 65, and then so there's the address, and then you can hit go, and that is the address for the post office in Daejeon, just in case you were curious. So anyway, that's the app, and then you can hit go in the lower right corner there, and you're good to go. So that's how you use this. The best thing about this is that up here in the search, you can also just copy and paste Korean addresses. And that'll also search it. So if someone texts you or Kakao messages you or emails you an address, you can copy and paste that in here, and it will work. So the staff does speak English. They do have English customer support if you need it. But yeah, for an offline mode, you don't want to use up a lot of data, and you want 3D maps and navigation, English voice guidance, and again, yeah, you're not burning data the whole time. It's a great option. So hopefully this is useful to somebody out there. Any comments, questions, whatever, put them in the comments. Thanks.